What's up guys, Wolf here. Welcome to another Division 2 video. This is an emergency video to make sure you guys are aware of what is happening. So we are getting an update soon that will actually remove the possibility of doing the Watch Mule SHD watch point farm, basically. So if you guys are not aware, what we have been doing for quite a long time is making use of your Shade Tech watch level. So if you take a look at your watch level and you go and see I'm almost 5,000 SHD watch level. So what happens is we fast track to level 30, we go to Warlords of New York, we create a new character. This new character goes from 30 to 40, we level up in a multitude of ways. And once you reach level 40, you get the watch, and then you are able to make use of, it's like roughly 800 to 900 watch points below what your current watch level is. So I'll get around about 4,000 watch points reset every time I reach level 40. Then I can spend them on materials and, more importantly, the good old proficiency ranking system where we buy printer filament, and then you go onto your main character and then you increase your expertise proficiency rank. I'm sure you guys know how to do that. I have been recently streaming this live. Normally that takes around about 2 hours. And there are some tricks I will give in this video. So please make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe, follow me on Twitch and on X. Links will be below. Please guys, make sure you do hit that sub button, as almost 75% of you are not subscribed to the channel. So the devs have done quite a little sneaky live stream yesterday. I'm going to play the clip, and basically what they are saying is that we will no longer be able to do the Watch Mule farm anymore.
So yes, there was a question on scavenging points. So let's talk about that. And this one is a change that's been long overdue. And I mean, you might not all be happy about it, but it had to happen. People used to be able to get their scavenging points back by just starting a new character, leveling up to like at level 30 if you're on Warlords of New York, bring it to 40, get your scavenging points, get materials, rinse and repeat. As you may know, with Brooklyn, we're going to be introducing a level 40 boost. So you will be able to start level 40. And that's an issue with scavenging, amongst other things, because then that practice would become actually quite game-breaking. So now was the time to act. Once again, it's not just because of that. It's something we've wanted to revisit for some time. So with this season, we are going to make the change that now the scavenging points will be spent once per account. So when you spend a scavenging point, no matter which character it is on, it is not available on the other characters anymore. It is spent once. That being said, what we are doing to try to soften the deal is that we're going to give all of you your scavenging points back once. So what that means is that for me, you see on my account, I am shade level 567. Don't make fun, I know I'm a noob compared to a lot of you. And that means when I will log in on day one, when the season launches, I will be granted 113 scavenging points on top of the ones I have spent already. So we're going to allow you to respend them one more time, but this will be the last time you get scavenging points for free. After that, once you get them, you spend them and they're spent. They're spent on materials that are shared across the account anyway, so it shouldn't matter too much which character you use them on, but you will not be able to get them again. And this is very important for us, for the health of the game moving forward.
Okay. And we
so
have
if you still want to do that, you have a month ahead of you to still do that practice before we fix it.
So what they are saying is that you will get your designated watch points. So for example, my watch points, my total is 4,931. So what's going to happen is if I go into my watch, when the update drops, which Yannick did say we get a month still. So you have 1 month to farm your watch levels. It's important. So I will get what my current SHD level is, which is 4,931 plus 190. And then that is it. I can spend those points once across my entire account. I'm not able to get them back. Obviously, you can still farm watch levels normally, but you cannot go and level up to through Warlords of New York to level 40, because now it is an instant move. So you can instantly traverse into level 40. And he did state that it's going to be a game-breaking mechanic. So basically what that means is we'll no longer be able to get our watch levels fully stacked up once we reach level 40, because he said it would break the game. So that's going to be going away. And to soften the blow, we will be getting all of our spent watch points plus the ones we've got now. Once you spend it, they are gone. So the reason why I wanted to make this video is to make sure you guys are aware of this, so that if your expertise level is low, you make sure you go and you start farming the watch mules now before it gets completely removed. So we get about a month. So I've already started doing it now. I've done it about 3 times in the last couple of days. Let me explain to you exactly how to do it. I have a full VOD linked below where you guys can watch me do a full run. It takes normally around about 1.5 to 2 hours if you can do it efficiently. The way you want to do it is simple. You want to just ensure that you don't have any good items on your character, your 4th character. Then you want to delete that character. Make sure you don't lose anything. Put them in your stash. And then you want to go and create a new character. Once you've done that, you choose the right-hand side one, skip to Warlords of New York. You will start in New York. Once you make your way to Haven, the safe house in New York, you want to fast travel straight to Washington. Then what you want to do is farm the Dark Zone landmarks. Now, you need quite a decent build. So when you are level 31, which you'll pretty much be level 31 when you get to Washington, it's still going to be one of the fastest way to level up. You want to go, if you're in a clan, go to the weekly cash clan vendor when you are level 31 and open up the caches. Then you will get level 31 items, put them on. So then when you reset your next character, you can put these pieces in your stash and have a decent build for level 31. Then you go into the Dark Zone and you farm landmarks. This will only take around about 2 hours if you are very effective. Try to do the highest difficulty ones. If you have a team, you can actually get your teammate who is level 40 to carry you through the higher level Dark Zones, and you can get upwards of 270k a landmark, which means you can achieve it a lot faster. It's dependent how quickly you can run through the landmarks, but you can do it really efficiently. Another little trick that I've actually recently discovered is that you go to Coney Island and you activate the safe house. Immediately you get around about 200,000 XP. And then if you can get your teammates to unlock the other ones, then you can automatically get hundreds of thousands of experience, which is very, very useful and a very quick way of doing this. So then once you have actually done it, I will showcase it to you now what you need to do. So you need to go into your 4th character. What you want to do is, so pretend this is my 4th character I have just leveled up. Actually, what I'll do is we'll do it live here. So I have just recently, yesterday, finished getting to level 40. So before you do anything else, you want to go to the base of operations in Washington. And then you want to go to the guy who sells the skills. So let me showcase that to you guys right now. So we've just hit level 40. We've come back here. Leave your group, your friends group, otherwise it might not work. You come over here and you activate your watch. Then what you want to do is you want to go here and you want to scavenge all of your, from ceramics downwards. Max these all out as much as you want or as much as you can. Once you've maxed them out, then you go to the bench and then you want to actually activate your blueprints, your shared blueprints. Those ones at the top, you buy them, and then what that will do is it will allow you to share the materials across the board. But the reason why you stack them up before you do that is because, as you can see, I've got like 24,000 out of 10,000. It means you overstack them. This is going to be good as well for recalibration, for new gear. Even if you're max expertise now as well, we're going to be getting lots of new stuff soon. So you want to get your materials up, your printer filament up. You want to be able to make new builds and all of that. So make sure you guys do this. Just remember, credits does not share. So don't waste your money on this. Only use it on your main accounts, or your main characters, should I say. So now what you would do is once you've done that, you want to make use of printer filament. So expertise system works on proficiency ranks first and foremost. So you want to max this out to whatever the max level is. It doesn't take too long. Now you can do this as well with printer filament, but I just wanted to showcase this. Then what I like to do is go to your main character. I don't normally use 3 characters, and unfortunately guys, to do this you might need to delete a character, whether or not it's a hardcore agent or one of your 4. So it's up to you if you want to do that. Maybe you don't really care, and maybe you've got like 20k SSD watch levels, you don't need it. But let's take a look now at how you're going to do this. Now, you can also use credits. You get credits and you buy, if you've got loads of money in your account or your character, you can go here and you can buy the cheapest skill. So you would buy this, the soldering tool. We go here, and what you can do is actually deconstruct these, and it gives you some printer filament. So you can also do it this way if you've got loads of credits to spare. Then what you want to do is you want to go straight into your expertise in your tinkering station. Once you are here, as you guys can see, this is how it works. So mine's level 23. So we need to get all these items proficient. You can go and craft weapons or buy them from the vendors and then share the weapons. It's a lot cheaper. So you can donate the actual weapons. That is going to be one of the better ways. Or go to Countdown, farm the gear, and then donate the gear pieces. That's going to be probably the most effective way. So let's take a look here. Let's say I get lots of converted SMG9s. You can go to research and you can actually, the ones that you have on your inventory, make sure they're not marked as saved or in your stash. You can actually donate these. It's going to be a lot cheaper. Or you can click here, donate materials. And what you want to do is use printer filament. And then you just want to spam this. Make sure to not use donate all materials. Sometimes that bugs. Then this is how we're going to do it. As you can see, my expertise level is going up. So that's how you basically do this. You do it for all the pieces until you've got everything maxed out. You get your expertise level up, and then you go to your weapon, and then you actually tinker this weapon, and then you'll be able to, max out the expertise level. Mine is currently level 22, which is a significant boost. So try and focus on your main weapons that you use. As you can see, I've got my Bighorn at 16. I'll probably make that 22. Chatterbox, Blue Screen, Bullet King, Pestilence, Scorpio. I'm starting to level up. And it is quite important, and it's nice to have watch levels for recalibration, optimization, all of these things. So you can do it in other ways. When you're leveling to 30 to 40, you can do the normal New York way, but I recommend getting a teammate who's level 40 to level you up. There are some other tricks, but that is going to be the main way to do it. So try and get a level 31 build going, and I can actually show you guys what that looks like. And one thing I will say is if you go into the higher level Dark Zone when you are lower level, not only do you get lots of XP per landmark, but the drops are really good, and you've got a way higher chance of getting a level 31 Eagle Bearer or any exotic for that matter. So ideally what you want to do as well is to try and get some exotic caches when you're level 31. Do projects as soon as you reach that level, and then you can get ideally what I want, but it doesn't really matter too much because this is going to be disappearing anyway, is you can get something like St. Elmo's. But if we take a look, this is going to be the build that I've got. So forget about the chest talent and the backpack talent. I'm going to recalibrate this now and actually change the talent. So we could probably do this now. So this is the build that I'm using. As long as you get a couple of pieces that are decent, like for example, I do proc the Wicked, I get some crit damage. I've got Contractor's Gloves, level 31, and I've also got these. Now, Cassie Mendoza, at the moment, I'm going to go and get these, has got really good Fox's Prayer at the vendor. So when you're level 31, go and get them, but you need to be level 31 so that when you start your mule, you have strong pieces. It's not that important. It just depends. If you're doing it solo, it's going to be a lot easier. So if I quickly tinker this, I'm going to change the chest piece talent. This is going to help me a lot. I'm probably going to go for, I would say Obliterate is going to be the best because I can get my crit chance up. But you can change this now because I've managed to get my my material shake. It's difficult when you start to actually re-roll stuff. So I want to try and get a better backpack. But you can see I've got a decent build going with a reasonable damage. It's not perfect, but I'm getting there. Eagle Bearer level 33, which is very handy. So when you reach level 33, you put it on. Preservation from us or any preservation AR. Emmeline's Guard, I've got this as well. I've got a Pestilence level 32. Chameleon's really good. So at the high level DZs, you can get these exotics, or you can go ahead and actually do the projects. Very efficient way. Some of them you do get a quick little exotic cache. So hopefully this video was a help, guys. Watch mules are going away. Make sure you go and do this now. I will be live on Twitch, so make sure you come stop by. Probably live while this video goes live. So have a good rest of your day. Leave a like, subscribe. I'll see you guys very soon in the next one. Peace out.